Hello and welcome to a brief preview video ahead of the Turkish central bank rate decision this evening. That's at 10 PM GMT, that's 5 o'clock Eastern time and midnight local time. So yesterday the Turkish central bank called an extraordinary monetary policy setting meeting. That was after an aggressive slide in the Turkish lira. That's been seen over the past 10 days, really inspired by weak Chinese data, but also an unwind of the carry trade that we've seen. That was a QE inspired carry trade where market participants moved into higher yielding currencies. That's been unwound ahead of tomorrow, with the FOMC expected to taper once again, so moving out of those emerging market currencies and back into safe havens such as the US dollar. Now, in terms of expectations for tonight, most analysts expecting a hike to the overnight lending rate from the current 7.75% to hike by 225 basis points to take it up to 10%. Some are actually expecting even higher. Now, in terms of recent commentary from the Turkish Central Bank Governor Baskri, he said that they're going to discuss interest rate hikes, however, ruled out capital controls. This had been something that had been speculated upon. A measure had been used by Argentina previously, but Baskri says that that term isn't even within their dictionary, so I'm not expecting that tonight. There will be a statement released alongside these rate decisions, although again the focus will be on a boost and a hike to the main interest rate. Baskri, the governor, also said they could move to a single rate as soon as tonight. Now, historically, back in 2006, the Turkish Central Bank did something similar, following aggressive weakening in their currency. They called an extraordinary meeting and they hiked the main interest rate by 225 basis points. So that would support a similar move by Turkey today. Now, in terms of other commentary, Goldman Sachs, they said they see this as the beginning of a tightening cycle. However, these rates could be temporary. Now, one other factor worth bearing in mind is usually at this sort of time volumes do die down a bit, especially as it's an hour following the Wall Street closing bell, but we've seen from our own contacts and also sources implying that a lot of the major currency desks will be staffed and they're likely to trade on this decision, so we could see increase in volume. Even at the announcement of the extraordinary meeting, we saw aggressive price action across asset classes. We even saw a move in the bond futures, so we could see that today, despite the fact the spot lira rate is closed at the time, which is why they've decided to do it at midnight local time. But we could see a move in the US dollar as well as other safe havens, so watch those yen moves and also the Swiss franc. But again, that's at 10 PM GMT, that's 5 in the afternoon Eastern time, midnight local time. But good luck with the Turkish decision, should be a pretty interesting one, and thanks for listening.